Hi everyone, today I'm gonna show you how to do the wind analysis of streamlines kind of things by using the Autodesk Forma, which is like an online platform of Autodesk. So first of all, as I've mentioned before in the introduction of the Autodesk Forma, you can get access to Autodesk Forma by searching for Autodesk Forma on Google's, and then it can shows you up into the site, and then you can get access to your Forma site design hub right here. So to do that, you have to have an Autodesk account, and by getting in through that, the design of the UX is pretty familiar with all of the recently opened projects that you have opened before. So you can start by creating new project right here, but I'm already have a project of that, so I'm going to skip in through that for all of that. So as I've mentioned before, the main introduction of today is gonna be about the wind analysis. So right here, I already have the site, which is like built on of a data provided by Autodesk. So for example, right now I want to have an analysis of the wind in this kind of site. You can get it by the custom circles. Get it right here, and then you can change the area radius of that from 150, and the maximize of that is 350. So right now I'm gonna skip it through the smallest one because the more longer, the more bigger, the more time to process. So first of all, there is two types of analysis right here. The first one is rapid and the second one is detail. For the rapid one, is pretty quick with all of the introduction about the comfort and the directions of the wind. It can show you where is the main wind directions. For example, right here, that is on the north side of that. So it's coming up with all of the informations about each of the side, north, east, south, west, and also the graph showing all of the meters per second of wind directions throughout the site. So that is for the rapid analysis, but we'll get into the detail ones. As you guys can see right here, the analysis of a detail one is going to be running through 30 to 90 minutes. So as I've mentioned before, the bigger of the radius, the longer time it can take, and it's longer of the data it might process. So I've done with the analysis before. Just click it right here with that to run the analysis. While waiting for that, you can turn it off your screens and waiting for that because it's gonna be an online process. So we will get into it by using the open last analysis, view history of that, and I've already have the wind analysis right here. So it's coming up with the same features of the rapid one, but more details of that. So as you guys can see, it coming up with the comfort analysis of the north, east, south, and west. For each of the directions of the wind, you can have a different information data providing on the graph, and coming up with the different of the meters per second bar graph. For the streamlines, you can either turn it on or turn it off. The streamlines giving you informations of the wind direction in three-dimensional graphic. Just right here, so you can have view it by importance, height variations. You can also adjust the amount of wind right here. So for example, I just want to get like the stronger wind informations. It's just about 7 to 10 meters per second. And here is the analysis of that. You could also adjust the amount of wind and also the density of wind. The informations of the ground is also coming up with the with the graph and also the roof analysis of that. So that is one of the yeah, you can also have the analysis of the height of the wind. Coming back into the comfort analysis, right here there is a variety choice of comfort scales. There's a Davenport, Lawson LDDC, Lawson 2001, etc. And it all of the scales giving you the different types of statistics about the ground and the roof information. So in either there is like sitting, standing, scrolling, working, and uncomfortable. So you could also compare some of the information. So you could also compare some of the information of that by different types of compare of different projects of yours. For example, right now I'm also want to get the information of that, but on different types of scales. So for example, over here I'm using Davenport, and the other one I'm using Lawson. It's pretty the same. Yes, this is my difference. So one of the cool things about the compare one is that when you move one side, it's gonna move either two side of that. So using one of this building right here, you can have different the same condition, but in different scales there is different types of data information provided. And yeah, that's pretty much of the introductions of the wind analysis. I found it's pretty helpful for doing the side analysis of the wind directions for all of the project. So yeah, thank you.